I also think of the 1-3-1 rule, which is, define the problem. What is the problem? What are the 3 solutions? 1, 3. So 3 solutions that would solve that problem. And then 1 recommendation. What is your one thing that you would say to do? Buns, Burgers, Big Ideas. Welcome back to the studio. We have Nick in the studio live coming at you. We're so excited to be here.
I don't know if you're going to try to fist bump me. There we go. And then right on.
We're back in the studio, Nick. How are you?
I'm excellent. Really good. Super excited to do this again.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happened in the last
Well,
time?
If you're a Packers fan, if you're a Packers fan, no, football started. So if you're competitive like me, it's kind of fun to watch. There's not. I like baseball.
Yeah,
and the Brewers they've been doing pretty good too. But I kind of fell off the bandwagon. And
football is definitely more entertaining out of all the sports to me.
Yeah, it's just so much fun because there's so much leadership going on in the field.
Yes,
it's not just we talked before, and this is not going to relate to anything we're about to talk about, but it's okay. You talk about having the general manager of a football team, and then this is one of the things I talk about with my team leadership. You have your general manager that doesn't do a lot through our eyes. Like they're like Eric. Like, what does Eric really do? He's the vice president. He does nothing. He does a podcast, right? But and then you get to the next leadership, and then you can see the coach on the field calling the plays, yelling across the field sometimes, or hugging or high-fiving or whatever they do to motivate and inspire their teams. And then you see the captain. Like the captain's typically like the quarterback or somebody on the defensive part of the field. And watching all that play, it's so cool. Like, you have the GM and like the coordinators up in the booth, and then you have the coaches on the sideline. And anyways, it's just so much fun.
Leadership is a team sport, and football is a sport and a leadership sport.
It is.
It goes both ways.
And it takes a lot of communication.
So much.
I think it takes a lot of communication from the booth to the coach to the little thing that they wear on there. My son would yell at me for not knowing what it's called, but B65.
Play call.
And then you say B65. All 12 of them. 12 of them. Yeah, there's 12. Know the play and they communicate together, and it's fun when the play goes wrong because it was a miscommunication. Mm-hmm. But anyways.
Football season's here. But no, that kind of goes into this next clip that we wanted to share today.
A little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah.
A little bit. We'll make it connect. This is just a funny clip. Here we go.
If any of you need anything at all, too bad. Deal with your problems yourselves like adults.
Man, just act like an adult, would you? Like, God, come on, Riley. Seriously, you have these problems?
I know. I just got to handle it like an adult. It's too bad. My leader's nowhere to help me.
What does that mean?
Handle it like an adult?
Aren't we all just little kids
I know. I'm
the core?
A baby adult.
I'm
in my second or third season of Friends right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were all, when they first started the show, they were all 23, 24 or something like that. So I'm in the second or third season.
Nice. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure I've watched it a couple times.
I love Friends. Anyway. So this clip, right? And we were just talking about football a second ago, and we were like, oh, how are we going to connect this to the clip, right? But football, I imagine there's a coach somewhere who's been figure it out. You don't know the play? Figure it out, And or some other thing where maybe there's a coordinator who's trying to call plays and the coach is like, you know what? We're going to do this. You see what I'm saying? There's a little bit of, you have to figure it out.
Right. Yeah. The clip is funny.
It is.
And it's true and it's untrue.
Yeah.
It's all true. Hey, you're an adult.
I've had leaders like this before.
Right.
I'm sure you have too.
I have. But really, I think what I get out of the clip is it's so easy to find an excuse not to solve that problem with you. Riley, you have a problem clearly. And a lot of times those problems that we, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah. Ron Swanson comes to somebody in his office and he's like, just be an adult, figure it out. They're asking for your help. Mm-hmm. They can't figure it out. That's why they're coming to you. There, and it has nothing to do if they're adults or who. It doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter.
No.
Especially as leaders, we get faced with all kinds of problems. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could do a whole year of podcasts on problems and stuff we've had to work with.
Yeah.
And it's too easy for us to dismiss it and avoid it and not give them our attention. And that's where we fail as leaders. Like, that's where we lose a lot of, it's the whole, hey, I'm going to put a deposit in Riley today.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to put more deposits in because one day I'm going to have to take some money out of Riley.
Yeah.
Like, Riley's my piggy bank. You guys get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to put some deposits in him.
Yeah.
And that's a time to put a deposit in.
Yeah.
Because if I took that 5-10 minutes with you or whoever needed
issue,
my
yeah.
adult time,
Right.
that's huge.
Well, and what I'm hearing you say is like, you saw the clip and it was like, I'm coming to Ron for help. I need help. And he's like, too damn bad to go figure it out. Yeah, that's definitely not adding to the bank. Like,
Right.
Because when I watched it,
It's a withdrawal.
Yeah, that's a withdrawal
Yeah.
for sure. When I watched it, I thought more of the long lines of like, in a roundabout way, like, it's okay to fail. Like, go make a decision.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like, if you need anything from me at all, don't figure it out. Now, yes, it was in a funny way, but say I'm on vacation. Nick, I'm on vacation. If you need anything, don't figure it out, right? Now hopefully I've empowered you and developed you enough to make decisions and learn from them. But that's what I kind of hear too, is like, hey, I'm not reachable. Don't need me. You're fine. Like, go figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, we'll fix it when we come back. Or something like that.
Yeah, no, I definitely can see the limited context we got. You know, that's great because to your point, if I'm coming to you with a question and you're redirected, like, no, you being adult, get away from me.
Yeah.
It's probably because something that you as the leader know that I can probably figure out. I can come back with 2 solutions that might end in a failure.
Yep.
But to your point, it's okay to do that.
I think as leaders, you want to challenge your team to have autonomy and make decisions. And I think that's sometimes where we get hung up on that process of developing, is because new leaders are so nervous to make a decision because of whatever repercussions.
Yeah, the F word, right? The fail. Yeah.
So, if he's like, go figure it out, then he's fine with whatever repercussions happen, right? As long as you're trying and doing that. And I also think of the 1-3-1 rule, which is, define the problem. What is the problem? What are the 3 solutions? 1-3. So 3 solutions that would solve that problem. And then 1 recommendation. What is your one thing that you would say to do? When there's a problem like that really needs that much attention.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish my brain worked that way. I was
1-3-1.
No, I'm just saying, you saw the good. Or I
yeah.
saw the good. You saw. I think we both saw the good.
We both saw the good.
Yeah, we both saw the good.
Yeah. You saw it as like the
Avoidance. Yes.
Like, I don't have time to develop. I don't have time
Right.
to teach. I'm busy. And I saw it as like more of the, hey, go do. And
Like, I've taught you.
Yeah,
Now you have to show me that you've learned what I taught you, young grasshopper, and it's okay to fail.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Ron Swanson, I think it's Parks and Rec. I think was the TV show.
That's right. Uh-huh.
So
I think you should re-hit the 1-3-1 rule because I think it's really cool and I think it's good for everybody here. So go over the 1-3-1 again.
So the 1-3-1 rule is, say there's a situation, right? Let's say food cost is really high. I don't know. So that's the problem. That's the 1, right? Food cost is 0.5% over. Then the 3 solutions are, 3 potential solutions would be, I'm going to check waste every week and make sure that waste is being entered. The other option could be maybe I'm going to do I'm going to do a daily inventory for, or I'm going to adjust my daily inventory to make sure I'm accounting for more items. And then maybe the other option is, I'm going to talk to the team and, hold a food cost workshop or something. I don't know. And then out of those 3 options, you go to your leader, you go to your manager and say, hey, this is my recommendation. I really want to focus. I want to do more daily inventories, or I want to expand the daily inventory to make sure that we're accounting for more things in the count to make sure it's more accurate.
I like it.
So
Super simple.
1-3-1, and leaders like that because for one, it shows initiative, right? Instead of me going to Ron and saying, help. Hey, if I went to Ron, it's like, Ron, dude, I got this problem. Here's my 3 potential solutions. Here's what I would recommend. Like, what do you think? Ron's gonna be like, do it. Go. And now I'm good.
Go be an adult.
Yeah, go be an adult. So I really like the 1-3-1 rule, and I think that's a lot of leaders I think use that when developing their teams. Like, hey, come up Don't just come up to me and complain and tell me something's wrong or tell me you have a problem without even trying to solve it yourself.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. It's a great teach point for everybody.
Yeah. We all have a lot of fun here at BX3 and in our organization. We like to keep things light and fun, but in all seriousness, these are great tips for leaders. And as funny as Ron Swanson is, don't be him. There's a different way to say it.
Sure. Yeah, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah,
absolutely. So,
I mean, I guess if we took what he said and said it, it probably would still
we still pulled it out. But,
right.
Yeah, I think that's about it for today.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Thanks for listening. Make sure catch us next time and listen, learn, lead. See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us on Buns, Burgers, and Big Ideas. We hope today's episode inspired fresh ideas for your leadership journey. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and keep learning with us as we continue to explore leadership in the QSR world. Until next time, take care and lead well.